Very Wild is a murder mystery that will have you hooked as we follow Harriet, oops, there's a bell, a retired professor played by Jane Seymour, who gets embroiled in a murder case when she moves in with her police detective son. Take a look.
We have to talk, it's urgent. Charlie?
This is your mother. Ray Tiernan. I heard a lot about you.
Oh, well, I've heard absolutely nothing about you. Don't even know who you are. Sorry. Charlie, why does she keep saying your name? She having a stroke or something?
Now's not a good time. We have guests.
Oh, really? So you solved all the crime then? Oh, well, that's a relief.
Vivian Mitchell Tiernan.
No idea what you just said.
Jane joins me now. Good to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Listen, this is a great concept for a show, but this is also a really great character. She's strong, she's bold, she's brassy. Tell us about Harry and what you love about playing her.
Well, she's Professor Harriet Wilde, known as Harry. She quits becoming an English professor after doing it for about 30 years because most of the students skipping class or getting high. So she just decides she'll do something else, no idea what that will be, accidentally gets, accosted by this young man in the street who snatches her purse. While she's recovering from that, she stays with her detective son, and they don't want to be with her, and she gets bored, and she sees his case notes, sees something on the telly, and just wait a minute, I know who the bad guy is.
Yeah.
And then she tries to tell her son, he doesn't want to know,
yeah.
He's mad as hell. Get out of here. So we see this character who inadvertently becomes a very successful detective.
Yeah.
And of course, this young man who, we then hear his story, he ends up being her sidekick because he's much more useful. He's tech savvy, he's 15, and he knows a guy who knows a guy because he comes from the wrong end of town.
Right.
So we use English literature or history and things like that to discover who the bad people are. And
yeah.
It's hilarious. It's very comedic, too.
It is really funny, and most of the fun comes from you, I have to say. But it is like part murder mystery, part
yes.
literature lesson. How does kind of the literature lesson play into how she's solving these cases?
Because there's some very bizarre cases. Every case is more bizarre than the next. There's a guy later on in the series who's obsessed with Dostoevsky, and there's the first one is Calabras. I'm trying to remember what they all are. I don't want to give all the games away, but there's always a link either to something in history or something in a book. And while she's, being chased by and in danger of her own life with the young man, Fergus, played by Rohan, who's a brilliant young actor, she'll correct his vocabulary and his grammar and teach him, his schoolwork that he hasn't done about, the Bronte sisters and Wuthering Heights.
You're like a fun mentor.
Yeah.
So you're not only the lead in this, but you're also a co-executive producer.
Yes.
When you're developing this character, what did you want to bring to her?
Well, I met Dave Logan, who created it, and I just said, oh, this is brilliant, this is wonderful. We met together for a glass of wine, which ended up being a few glasses of wine, and established right off the bat that Harry was a lush.
Yeah.
She lives in the pub, she is into red wine in a big way,
yeah.
and various other things. But I was involved mostly with the casting, and mostly with the casting of my co-lead, who was fabulous. And after that, I haven't had to do anything, really, because he and then Joe Spain was brought in, just wrote one episode's better than the next, and
yeah.
each one's a different murder, and each one, I kept saying, oh, I'm going to be able to figure this one out as
yeah.
I read it, and I could never figure it out. So
yeah, well, I watched the first episode. It was so much fun. I can't wait to continue.
You.
But you also just wrapped season 2 of Be Positive.
Yes.
Playing Bet. I mean, we were talking before about the fun characters that you are getting to play. I mean, on the fun scale.
Oh my gosh!
Well,
Chuck Lorre is amazing. He's brilliant, and I did Kaminsky Method playing Madeline, and then he called and said, "Look, if you're free, can you come and do a little bit, on Be Positive?" And so we came up with this character, Bet. She's 85 years old and thinks she's a 20-year-old rock chick, and basically she is the most, sexually active person at the old people's home and causes havoc. So that I love it. I love playing character roles. That's what I do.
Yeah, you also just premiered a film at the Santa Barbara Film Festival.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that one?
Well, I mean, again, a fabulous piece about a woman in Australia who has Alzheimer's, and her family, they don't want to. They don't want to know, really, and then they don't know how to deal with it, and then she accidentally burns her house down, so now she has to live with them. But at first you'd say, oh, this is going to be a downer, a woman with Alzheimer's, but it isn't. There's a lot of humor in it, and then, of course, every member of the family has their issues, and somehow or other, Ruby solves them all for them. It played like a dream in Santa Barbara. It's already opened in Australia and New Zealand, and I'm hoping and praying we get distribution here soon.
Oh, I hope so, too. You got so much going on. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat today. And Harry Wild begins streaming Monday, April 4th on Acorn TV, so check it out. Always good to see you. Thanks so much, Jane.
You're welcome.